It's the NBA Live on 2K. Always. It's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Collins. Then there's Sexton, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. And the Magic with possession. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
Well, this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
That's a 2 from Sexton. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
And Doris, we know Suggs, the 5th pick in the 2021 draft, struggled with his shot early. But it seems like he's found other ways to help.
Kevin, you have to do everything you can to mask a weakness that you have. So strengths for...
Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent. Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
And that one goes long.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Wagner with a screen for Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Banchero, a screen on Sexton. He takes it in. 4 on the clock. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
Passes it to Hendricks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Feeds it to Banchero. Here's Fultz. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Horton-Tucker. All alone. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And shot on the way. And he hits the jumper for 2. Suggs has got 10.
Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a 3-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
Now here's Markkanen. Right side, Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, Markelle Fultz, that tight handle allows that kind of move to be made. That is pretty, folks.
Here's Sexton. Now the pass to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen. Hits the jumper in space.
Oh, you can see Markkanen's touch right there. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. The guy is a 3-level scorer.
Fultz, the pass to Wagner. To to the middle. Here's Carter. Utah with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
Here's Hendricks. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Now Suggs. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Banchero. Sexton against Wagner. Back to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Markkanen. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I love the anticipation from Markelle Fultz. Get out and run after a steal. That is nicely done.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pick. Here's Sexton. Passes it to Hendricks. Fader on the way.
This here is about work and effort by Jalen Suggs on the defensive end. Boy, how about...
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Wagner is out there with Isaac. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
Harris. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 7. George looking around. He kicks to Olynyk. Clarkson outside. Olynyk, a screen on Harris. Back to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. Olynyk's got his first bucket in this one.
Right, Olynyk's solid in the paint. Even with the defense right there, he keeps his eyes on the basket and finishes nicely.
A shot by Anthony, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Olynyk the pass to Clarkson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Harris setting the pick for Anthony. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
There's a screen. Right wing. Here's Abaji. That one, no good. Orlando leading by 6. Wagner outside. Magic moving the ball around. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Now you have to wonder, can a young guard play in the pick and roll and make the right decisions? Pretty pass from Cole Anthony. He's saying, yes, I can run pick and roll.
We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It is another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Harris's shot is good.
Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
Clarkson outside. Here's the screen. Here's Abaji. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Kessler with the bucket.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Harris a screen on George. Harris outside. Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Pass to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Clarkson against Harris. Tries it from 19. A shot by Clarkson, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Got a piece of it.
And that's sixth man of the year hustle by Clarkson. Outworking the shooter and just locking him up.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And here's Anthony for three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Lauri Markkanen, Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward. The three, and there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
Here's Hendricks. 6 points for him. He trains the quick shot. Hendricks has got 8 points.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 12. Suggs with the steal. Carter outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 6 points for him.
This is definitely an aspect of Paolo Banchero's game that he is working to become more consistent at. Boy, bang that three-point shot. That'll give you some confidence.
Now here's Markkanen. Here he goes. And he makes good on the layup. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The open shot, Suggs. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Now, here's Markkanen. The pass to Hendricks. Shot clock at 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and one opportunity.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Back in the 2022 offseason doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Horton Tucker in the corner. Markkanen a screen on Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Releases. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Pass to Wagner. Plenty of space. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 18.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner
Drills the three-pointer. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Passes to Hendricks. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Shoots with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Markkanen's got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Fultz out left to the wing. Here's Suggs. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
But you can see Markelle Fultz just getting more and more confident, more and more seasoned, now playing pick and roll, making it look easy.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Jazz shooting at 48% from the floor, looking good. They've got Wagner. Harris is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Houston in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Kessler, top of the key. He dishes it to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open. Kessler with the bucket.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Here's Anthony. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Olynyk in the corner. Back to Kessler. Olynyk finds Kessler. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shoots it up. Poked loose. Magic shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Out to Anthony. Over George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Now you have to stay with the play when you feel contact, because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Count the basket. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Harris setting the pick for Anthony. A three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Utah has possession. On the wing, George. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And here's the break. Here's Abaji. The three-pointer, no good. Abaji's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Harris. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Boy, Gary Harris finding a way inside. That's a gritty play, folks.
Harris against Clarkson. Pass to Abaji. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Nobody near George. Buries it from three-point range.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Harris inside. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Anthony. Harris outside. And the pass to Isaac. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Suggs.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Out to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Harris a screen on George. Pass to Houston. Harris outside. Misses the three. And it's the Jazz's ball. Passes it to Olynyk. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Puts it up off the inbound. 9 seconds left in the game. Count that one from Isaac.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And Orlando has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Fultz into the lane. Right through the D for the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Vassell. There's a screen. Here's Sohan. Back to Vassell. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Suggs. And he dunks it down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Right side, Wembanyama. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Vassell passes to Jones. Vassell, a screen on Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Vassell's shot is good.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Wagner for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Vassell penetrating. Nice D from Wagner.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Back to Fultz. And there's a 3-second violation. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jones, the pass to Sohan. And he drives in. And he throws it down with one hand.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside Fultz. On the wing, Suggs. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Suggs has got 7.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Vassell outside. Back to Jones. Here's Sohan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Fultz. Back to Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
A solid jump shooter. Now, the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen. And since entering the league as a second-round pick, Trey Jones has shown tremendous growth, Richard.
He is a playmaker who really knows how to take care of the ball. Already a solid mid-range shooter and continues to work on his three-point shot.
Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Vassell finds Johnson. Wagner against Vassell. Johnson a screen on Wagner. Now here's Johnson, guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by the Spurs.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Inside. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. That one is off. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Spurs up 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Houston in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Harris passes to Wagner. Now here's Anthony. Harris on the wing. The 3 sinks it from distance. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Osman. Here's Champagny. With the drive. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Wesley, the pass to Osman. Here's Venom. He's scoreless. The basket drop. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coaches challenging, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the free throw, no good. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Anthony with a bucket.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Pulls it. And too long on the shot. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Champagny. Puts up a 3. And no good. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels. The people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Ryan?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Branham passes to Wesley. Driving in. Massey, good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Anthony in the post. Pass to Harris. Back to Anthony. Here's Houston. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by the Spurs. Massey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, when you look at the makeup of the San Antonio Spurs, they do possess some impressive talent.
And it's not just talent, it's young talent, BA. This is a squad that continues to accumulate some very nice pieces. And, of course, it helps when you get the #1 pick in Victor Wembanyama.
Wagner, the pass to Harris. Here's Houston, 3-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Champagny. Here's Wesley. He's got 5. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harris misses. Here's Champagny. First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's stolen. Pass to Champagny. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Carter, a screen on Jones. The 3 from Suggs. Drills it from deep. Suggs has got 13.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
An easy 2 on the layup. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Sohan. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Suggs. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Wagner with a screen on Vassell. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Vassell. Fultz passes to Carter. Stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. There's the drive. And that one drops. And now a three-point San Antonio lead.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Jones. Finished off the break. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Ooh, right there, Keldon Johnson turning on the Jets. He is so fun to watch on the open floor.
The three from Banchero. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Vassell. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Now, you know, contact does not affect Vassell all that much.
Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
Wagner for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They lead by 4. Vassell's shot is good.
Man, when Vassell hit his stride tonight, he just kept going. This man is relentless.
Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Pass to Jones. Johnson against Wagner. Johnson passes to Jones. Clock at 4. Here's the teardrop. You got a piece of it. And the Magic pushing it up now. Now Banchero. Back to Suggs. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Wagner outside. Good D by Wembanyama.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And the Spurs with some changes. Here's Anthony. 6 points for him. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And he gets that one. Anthony's got 8. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Osman. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 5. Orlando's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. He's got 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading ball. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Houston in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. 5 on the clock. Here's Champagny. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Harris drives in. Isaac outside. Shoots from the right block. And it's Orlando with another.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Picked by Isaac. Count the basket. And it's a 5-point Orlando lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's blocked by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. A line change here for San Antonio. Vassell outside. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. The Magic have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Suggs takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Johnson for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And stolen by Jones. On the wing, Vassell. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Here's Fultz. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Outside Fultz. On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Banchero the screen. Here's Wagner. Up again. Oh! Put back dunk by Paolo.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. He's got a nose for the big situations. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Suggs, no good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
To take the lead. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Here's Banchero. Ooh, plenty of contact on that. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
Is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. Here's Sohan. Oh, nails the triple.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Wagner for three. Carter, and it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
The three from Banchero. No good that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on And we know Greg most of talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Picked away. 3-on-3. Sexton for 3. Rebound by Sohan. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, no good. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Now, here's Vassell. The pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Sexton the pass to Hendricks. From deep three-point land, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Vassell wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Vassell's got 5.
That's probably one of the easiest assists Jones will have in his career.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Johnson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Markkanen. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Sohan.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Jazz trail by 7. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Lauri Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's got to be a special feeling to represent your home country like that.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Now, Horton Tucker. After Keldon Johnson missed from long range. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Sohan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Jazz trail by 6. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Jones drives in, and it's blocked. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Jones. Basket counts.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got 8.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Sexton. Misses off the left iron. Vassell against Sexton. From deep. Vassell, no good. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson from outside. The offensive rebound. Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple. It's up a 3. No good that time. Now here's Vassell. The layup missed. Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Spurs. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's the drive. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. A former Jazz big man, Carlos Boozer, among those in attendance here tonight.
And he was a 2-time All-Star with the Jazz. His strength and ability to finish over either shoulder made him such a tough cover inside.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Summer 2022, Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Jazz trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Collins passes to Abaji. Shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Clarkson taking his time here. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Osman. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Matthew's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Champagnie. That 3 off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous. You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Wesley against Clarkson. It's blocked. They recover it. Collins wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got 5 now.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Here's Wesley. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Into the lane, and Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's impressive body control. Jordan Clarkson just shrugging off the defense.
Here's Osman. He's guarded by Collins. Champagnie passes it to Osman. A pass to Champagnie. Connects from three-point range. Champagnie's got his second bucket. Clarkson against Wesley. Clarkson with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Jordan Clarkson is an active scorer. He has a knack of getting defenders to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Got it off in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And for the Jazz, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Walker Kessler is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Sinks the triple.
Trey takes his distributor role very seriously. No lack of attention to that part of his game.
And it's Sexton penetrating.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Markkanen into the lane.
I mean, on the attack, Markkanen is a fluid athlete with great coordination for his size.
Jones kicks to Vassell. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Vassell. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Markkanen. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They set the pick. Back to Jones.
How about the stellar defense from Horton Tucker? Good at distracting shooters.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
Just 3 to shoot. There's the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Here's Sohan, defended by Sexton. Jones backs for 2. Utah with the rebound. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the left wing. Here's Horton Tucker. Good. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Defense does all they can to stop Taylor Horton Tucker inside. He scores it anyway.
Jones the pass to Vassell. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Venom, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Clarkson for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. They set the pick. Here's Osman. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Abaji. Releases. They get it again. Doesn't get it to drop for him. San Antonio leading. Here's Champagny. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Champagny. Trains it from beyond the arc. Champagny's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. And finished off by Collins.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Spurs, and it's Bassey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And George kicks to Collins. Right through the cylinder that time, all net.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
It's Wesley on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Venom. Down low. Here's Bassey. Wesley against Clarkson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Olynyk sets a screen for George, and George with this stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Osman, the pass to Champagny. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Clarkson for 3. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
It's all about floor spacing. Every coach Olynyk has played for loves to use him in that role.
Wesley with the screen on Collins. They get it again. Out to the wing. Champagny passes to Osman. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Outside, George. He kicks it to Olynyk. Poked away. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here's Vassell. Traps in the tray. Vassell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Passes it to Hendricks. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Vassell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. That's a 2 from Sexton. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And it's denied. Here's Hendricks, covered by Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Offensive rebound to the right side. Here's Hendricks. Fades away. And once again, off the mark by Utah. It's Vassell on the wing. Vassell sets a screen for Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Jazz trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Markkanen a screen on Vassell. Second. Boston kicks to Markkanen. Lock at 6. They need this one with the drive, and he sinks the layup.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Johnson sets the screen for Vassell. Here's the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. And here are the Jazz now. They trail by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Hendricks driving the lane. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Vassell sets a screen for Johnson. And here is Vassell. Bucket is good.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint, getting himself a close range shot.
Fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Fultz and Suggs in the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at small forward.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Wagner with a screen. The 3 from Suggs. Kessler with a rebound. And the Jazz pushing it up now. For 3, Sexton. That shot off. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Outside Carter. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
The versatility of Carter Jr. I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Dunn with it. Wagner's on him. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact, and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice zeal in how he goes about it.
Here's Sexton. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Carter, and the shot goes down. Carter's got his second basket on the night.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
Now here's Dunn, hounded by Fultz. Markkanen misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Wagner for 3. Second chance effort, and Ben Carroll with the lay-in.
Ben Carroll fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
Markkanen sets a screen. With some arc, and he lays it in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. 4-point game. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Wagner's got 6 points.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Out on his own on the break. Here's Fultz, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Kessler up top. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Kessler a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul.
Markkanen hits them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Ben Carroll left side. Pass to Suggs. Picked by Carter. Fires top of the key. Suggs no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The kick out to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Carter, the pass to Fultz. Wagner with it. Back to Banchero. Let's go with a three. Oh, he got hacked on the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still just...
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And he nails the third. Utah trailing here. Sexton looking around. Pass to Hendricks. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of
the baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Magic leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac, Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Wagner, and it's Houston in at the small forward position. Back to Harris. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Harris a screen. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Abaji. He takes it in. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Harris passes to Isaac. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Horton Tucker. Here's Abaji, hounded by Harris. Abaji, the pass to Collins. Misses from short range.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Harris misses. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Anthony. Harris with it. Back to Anthony. Into the lane. And Anthony slams it in.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
And here's Olynyk to stop the run. And another miss by Utah. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Pass to Isaac. Back to Harris. Anthony, left side. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Wagner. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense. I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Collins, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Picked by Isaac. Out to Anthony. Three-pointer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Pass to Olynyk. On the wing, Clarkson, hounded by Harris. And Clarkson, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
Large guard, loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
And here's Harris outside. The shot comes out. Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Cole Anthony. Man, is he getting it done today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Colin Sexton out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Sexton with it. Fultz picks him up. Here's Kessler. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are two things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group. No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Markkanen from long range drains the triple. Markkanen's got 7.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the three. Pretty impressive right there.
Pass to Hendricks. Marketed for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Dunn. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
It's Suggs with a drive. Fultz passes to Suggs. Banchero with it. Dunn in his pocket. Back to Banchero. And another basket for Orlando.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range too.
Markkanen sets a screen. Sexton finds Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. And it's all from three-point range. Orlando has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, BA, and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Dunn outside. The quick look, no good that time. Orlando's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And Banchero with it. Dunn in his pocket. That's tipped. Out on his own on the break. Markkanen for three. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
The three from Suggs. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Kept alive. Pass to Hendricks. Now Kessler. For three, Sexton. Markkanen with it. Here's...
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Good. Carter's got 7 points.
Aggressive work by Carter there. Good play. They touch him up a little bit, but he was not going to be stopped.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Markkanen outside. Uncovered. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Fultz passes to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero just attacking the rim, going up over the defense that time.
Here's Dunn. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Magic out in front, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. but it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Orlando right now, Cole Anthony out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Houston in at the 3. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Anthony. On the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Wagner finds Isaac. And here's Harris outside. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 3rd assist of the night. Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Harris. Here's Clarkson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
It's scooped up. Out to the wing. Back to Anthony. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. The kick to Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Abaji going inside. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Anthony outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Isaac's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Out to Harris. Isaac outside. Back to Harris. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. And here's Collins for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Anthony outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Horton Tucker. Outside Olynyk. Collins with a screen on Wagner. Here's Olynyk. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Pass to Houston from the arc. Drops in the 3.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Magic.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Cole Anthony.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Picked by Isaac. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 14.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Isaac. Pass to Anthony. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road.
What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
A look at the Magic starting group. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center position. The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, are very bright future in Orlando.
You can see Suggs' vertical makes that dunk look effortless.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Five on the clock. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Fultz dishes to Banchero. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Count that one.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty pass.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Back to Jones. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Suggs with a screen for Fultz. Here's Suggs. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Vassell on the wing. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fultz the pass to Banchero. To the paint, here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And finished off by Banchero. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Fultz. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out to Carter. Wagner against Johnson. Wagner passes to Carter. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Carter. Yep, that one goes in there.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Banchero outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Banchero's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Suggs following the bucket by the Spurs. 3-pointer. Rebound by Sohan. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And he drives in, and Suggs throws it down.
This is a demonstration of how dangerous Jalen Suggs can be when he decides to take it to the rack with strength. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Fultz against Wembanyama. It's stolen by Carter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And finished off by Wagner.
You love when somebody gets out on the break and takes advantage. Nice heads-up play by Franz Wagner.
Drives to the hoop. Vassell. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Fultz. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Houston in at the 3, the small forward. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Here's the pass to Osman. Over to the left wing. Fires for 3. Keeps it alive. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 6. It's stolen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Wesley the pass to Champagnie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes to Isaac. Anthony looking it over. Back to Isaac. Pocket 6. Here's Harris. Pocket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
There's a good screen. Houston passes to Wagner. Outside Anthony. Beyond the arc. As he pulls it in. Spurs trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now Anthony. Isaac outside. Hangs in the air as he pulls it in. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Osman the pass to Venom. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
He had a nice open look right there. Anthony's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
As comfortable as anybody from deep, you cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
Harris against Wesley. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Osman. Here's Champagny. Takes it inside. The shot's good. 1:07 left in the first half. Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Harris. And there's the pass to Wagner. On the wing, Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Out to Harris. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Houston's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Osman. Passes it to Champagny. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 5-point Magic lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Anthony kicks to Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Here's Houston. Nothing on the board. For 3, Harris knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
A big-time effort for Gary Harris, providing a lot of energy for the Orlando Magic. And it was from... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Gary Harris.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Johnson in at small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Out to Carter. Pass to Banchero. And Wagner has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Carter outside. Here's Suggs. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 7 points.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
The pass to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court, with Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Wagner passes to Suggs. The 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Passes it to Vassell. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. And San Antonio has possession. 9-point game. Jones kicks to Vassell. Driving to the basket. 5 to shoot. Spurs working the ball around now. Jones for 3.
Well, you love disrupting the shooter. Markelle Fultz being dogged on the defensive end.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Fultz against Jones. Pass to Suggs. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Johnson with a screen on Carter. Here's Wembanyama.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Wagner, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
You get the sense that no matter where he is on the floor, Franz Wagner is comfortable offensively. This guy can really shoot it.
Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Jones against Fultz. Pass to Vassell. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Out to Harris from past the arc. Here's Isaac, and he lays it straight in. Isaac's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Here's Champagnie, off target from three-point range. Vassell against Harris. The wide open look here for Anthony. Again, the Magic score.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Here's Osman. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic riding a... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs trail by 15. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Cole Anthony. Isaac out there with Wagner. Then there's Harris. And it's Houston in at the 3 spot. Champagnie passes to Bessie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's Harris from the arc. Bessie pulls it in. Bessie's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Branham, covered by Anthony. Over in the corner, Osman. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and closer.
The previous play.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Now, Gary Harris came into the league with a defensive reputation, but boy, can he get in a flow offensively.
For the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Orlando leading by 17. Outside Anthony. Swiped away. Here's Wesley. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Wagner outside. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Houston's got himself on the board with three there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Wagner kicks to Harris. Lets it go with the three. They get the rebound. Isaac. Out to Harris. And another shot. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Wow, Gary Harris doesn't get this opportunity often, but as the handler in a pick and roll, putting it on time and on target. Okay, Gary.
Over to the wing. Here's Osman. Cans it from downtown.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Harris inside, covered by Wesley. Outside Anthony. From the arc. The pass to Houston. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the three-point corner is such a money shot for Gary Harris.
Pass to Osman. It's Wesley on the wing, guarded by Harris. Pass to Champagnie. There's the screen. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Orlando.
It's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Gary Harris.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Wagner with a screen for Harris. His three-pointers off the mark. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Champagnie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Anthony in the corner. Left side, Harris. And he's good on the three ball.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Wesley the pass to Venom. Inside. And it's Wesley missing. Harris against Wesley. Launches a three. As he pulls it in. From downtown. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jones. Here's Vassell. Off target with the 3. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, VA.
Here's George. No one near him, and he drops that one in. And here's Jones. Vassell outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. The 3 from Sexton. And he buries his first look.
Playing at such a nice pace, Sexton's pull-up, it's a perfect shot.
Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Sohan. Johnson with it. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's George. Here's Hendricks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Utah with the ball. It's George on the wing. Defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Hendricks no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Launches it. And that's good. Vassell for 3.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, BA, after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. For 3, George. San Antonio with a rebound. George with a steal. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Shoots. The Jazz again can't hit. San Antonio has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Sohan. Beyond the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Utah shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's George. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:51 left in the first. Markkanen sets a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Vassell. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Hendricks. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
From deep, Johnson gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Back to Sexton. Kessler a screen. Over Wembanyama. Kessler, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Vassell can't get it to go. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from deep. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Hendricks. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jones against Sexton. Pass to Sohan. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Utah trailing here. Outside Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Kessler a screen. The fader. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell.
And this is crucial to Sexton's overall development. Encouraging watching him hustle on the defensive end.
And so the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Kelly Olynyk is out there with John Collins. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. Here's Branham. Pass to Champagnie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Abaji. Cuts off the pass. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Osman. There's the 3. Collins with the rebound. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do-Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Here's Wesley. No points so far. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Horton-Tucker. Pass to Olynyk. Collins a screen. Puts it up from 17. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, RJ, let me put you on the spot. In the not-so-distant future, let's say 2028, who's the face of the NBA?
Well, B.A., there's a high probability LeBron might still be playing, but my smart money is on Luka. He's already a superstar. Or maybe it's Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'4". We've never seen a guy that can do what he does at his side, but I can't wait to find out. What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
It's Horton-Tucker with a drive. Olynyk for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Osman. Collins defending from behind the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. Fires from the wing, and the basket by Venom. Venom's got his first points of the game.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Olynyk for 3. Rebounded by Venom. San Antonio leading. Pass to Champagnie for 3. He drops it from range. Champagnie's got 6 points in the quarter. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Olynyk. Collins outside. Back to Olynyk.
Charles Bassey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:46 left in the half. Screen by Olynyk. Looking to end the run. And he hits the jumper for 2. Clarkson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And as a ball handler, Clarkson knows how to outwork the defense and make those openings for himself.
Pass to Osman. They set the screen. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Olynyk. The 3. Rebound, Utah.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back come the Spurs in transition. The putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Clarkson for 3. Bassey pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Champagnie with the second effort. Bassey, the pass to Osman. Fires the 3. They shoot again. 3-pointer. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fires the 3. And the basket by Abaji.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Bassey. There's 10 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 6. Champagnie, the pass to Wesley. Takes a 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Jones in at the 1. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Sexton looking around. And that misses everything. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Vassell. It's good. Vassell's got 10 points in the game.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Now here's Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kessler with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Kessler passes to Sexton. Gets a nice look. That doesn't go either for Sexton.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Vassell. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Knocks it down from distance.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Vassell, a screen on George. From deep, Johnson buries it from 3. He's got 6.
I love Johnson's attitude. Marches down and gets his revenge with the 3.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Johnson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lets it fly. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Markkanen right side. Back to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jones in the post. George defending. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Sexton grabs the board. Utah's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Markkanen with a screen on Johnson. Here's Hendricks. Misses the 3. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Johnson passes to Jones. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Kessler, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Hendricks. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hendricks has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses the follow-up. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen sets a screen. Right wing. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's. George against Vassell. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. On the wing, Sexton jacks up a 3, and the 3-pointer goes. Sexton's got 10.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lowry Markkanen. Nice pass.
The 3 from Wembanyama. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Devin Vassell has been on display. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Jazz 5 right now. John Collins out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Here's Bassie. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Collins. Outside Olynyk. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading. Here's Wesley. Back to Osman. There's the triple. That one no good. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Utah. On the wing, Clarkson. It's stolen away. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Labaji, the pass to Horton Tucker. From downtown. Rebounded by Champagny. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Osman. Here's Champagny. Back to Osman. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. Puts up a three. Champagny, that's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Champagny, that's good.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Osman with the bucket.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Clarkson missing again on offense. Here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Champagny. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Abaji. Three-pointer. They get it again. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Back to Olynyk. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Now here's Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Launches it. Passing pulls it in. Here's Champagny, guarded by Olynyk. Pass to Champagny. Here's Osman. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Olynyk. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 17-6 run. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's the three. Champagny shot is off. Pass to Olynyk. And there's a pick. No good. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...